Oh, I hate this stupid thing.
What is it? Ah! What's happening?
Stupid puzzle room. But the guards walk around and going, why the frick did we build this? Look. Give me the... With teleporters.
Oh, I hate shit like this.
Why didn't you label the teleport?
These things are like, what else going
Their
on
entire existence is stand in the maze and wait till someone comes in. And then die.
Well, that's what you do when you're evil.
No, it's not. You're supposed to
Oh my god, this is...
bathe in the spoils of your evil.
Why is this a thing?
This is what Maleficent uses to keep intruders out.
I've never seen this before.
No, not many people have. It's not very good. Bullying.
Come here, you little shit.
If you don't let me use my...
Put that shooter down. That's what it looked like.
Then old Robin Hood was good as well.
Oh my god, it was great. See, that was back when it was thingy. Bearman.
Yeah, Phil Harris. Brilliant jazz artist and excellent voice actor.
Excellent. Excellent, so I love it.
Stop hitting me.
All excellent voices.
They were?
Because again, what's it, the sheriff?
Yeah.
He's also the bloodhound in Aristocats.
Yeah, he is. Back in the golden age of animation.
I remember when I met Tom watched Aristocats for the first time. And the basset hound stood standing on his own ears. I remember Tom was always wetting himself.
I'm the leader.
He's like...
I'll decide when it's time to go.
He's like when he's wearing the shoes and they're creaking, and then he's like, it sounds like a little crick bug, and he goes, no, definitely the shoes, and he goes, no, crick bugs don't wear shoes. He's like, oh my god.
See, that stupid childish humour, it's so fun.
And I still say it now when Gil's naughty and he's in his box. I always fold it up and tell him he's got a Timbuktu.
Yeah. That's where cartoons always were gonna go.
No one knows where that is. Well, apparently it's a real place.
Yeah, is it in Malaysia or Thailand?
Isn't it in Zimbabwe or something?
No, it's definitely in Southeast Asia, Timbuktu. I'm pretty sure it's in Thailand.
Yeah, that's where all the naughty cats go. I've always said that to you.
Yeah. That's what cartoons always taught us. That's where you go when you're naughty. It's sent to Timbuktu.
Through the horse.
Yeah.
Right. And the mouse that dresses like Sherlock Holmes.
So it seems like... What? Oh, yeah. There's a mystery solving mouse.
Yes? I didn't mean to rough you, Squeaky. Scat cat. Oh my god.
Scat man.
Who made that? Who wrote this? God.
You missed those days. It's around the time anime got shortly created after that. Japanese artists taking Disney's brilliant ideas, moving pictures.
Inspiration.
It wasn't his idea, obviously, but full like stories instead of just.
Well, we all know
cartoons.
whose idea animation was.
Who?
Well, it wasn't Walt Disney, that's for sure.
No, it wasn't Roy either.
It was Roy Disney.
Roy didn't invent animation, they both just did it well.
I shit you not, everyone should watch the Disney documentary and know.
Yeah, they
They
should.
should all know about Roy because it's not fair.
Everybody should watch
I
it.
know
Should
we
watch it.
joke about Roy, but he really had it proper shit and it wasn't fair.
I'm really getting annoyed that you guys stop hitting me during my magic. That's it.
That's it, you're all done for now.
Yeah. Have some fire, you bastards. Yeah, everybody get burned. Everyone get burned. Everyone burn. Everyone burn to death.
Oh, they ran away from me.
You cowards, you stayed out of my range. Now you're all gone. I think you're shooting.
That looked like I was pretending you couldn't see you. Oh, wait, where's Maleficent? Been here like 10 years.
I'm not sure. I think she's up here. Yeah, this is the place I haven't been.
If the boss fight isn't her as a dragon, I'm not going to be impressed.
I'm pretty sure it isn't.
It's not.
Don't know though. I don't. Oh wait, yes it is. But it might well be.
I tell you what, he's probably one of the most underrated princes as well. Actually,
Philip.
like heroes of the piece.
Was he Philip?
Philip, yeah, because you know, like stupid Eric in Little Mermaid, he gets all confused and shit.
Oh, but Eric does actually fight and defeat the villain again.
Yeah, but it took him long enough.
Well, he didn't know there was a villain until the last minute. Oh, this changed colours.
Prince Philip.
That's
just
why
went,
this is bull.
He hardly knew her, and he just went storming in to defeat the dragon. No one
Yeah.
asked him. He just took it upon himself.
I mean, I think he assumed he'd get her as a prize.
No one owns people.
Princes do.
You don't. She was a princess. She was just as much raised as him.
There's a really great line in fact, there's one of the million things that makes Outer Worlds really cool. Is its version of like corporate dystopia that a lot of companies have done for games before. But there's a point where there's someone where you're collecting gravesite fees because you rent your gravesite off the company even after you're dead. You have to keep paying.
That's terrible.
Yeah, but there's a point where somebody committed suicide, so you were collecting the money off their next of kin. And you got, and that's says, yeah, it's not for me. And you go, well, it's for whoever, such and such.
Yeah.
And she goes, yeah, I'm his closest living relative. And she goes, yeah, it was stupid what he did, ridiculous. It's irresponsible for the company for him to have killed himself like that. And then one of the options you've got is that's an awful thing to say about a family member. And she goes, what? He's not family. You just said he's your closest living relative. And she went, yeah, I was the closest living person relative to him.
Oh.
I found his body, I pay the money.
Oh, that's shitty.
But what he actually did was is the actual it's irresponsible for the company. The actual term is irreparable damage to company property. What he did to himself was vandalism.
That's terrible.
Because he belongs to the company.
My name.
That's awful.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
It's the bleakest thing in the world, but it's actually like,
Goodbye.
you know, like I go on about Dark Souls 1
Maybe
a
someday.
lot, but one of the best things about it is it's the most miserable,
Oh
like
no. This evening.
negative outlook
At
on
the
the world
cottage,
possible.
in the
But
glade.
everybody in it's like quite jolly and upbeat for most of the game. You know, like Solaire's always like running around jolly cooperation,
Yeah.
and Sigma's pondering this little like actually quite happy people. It's like
So her
that.
dream
It's
came
where
true?
everything. It's the most miserable world you could imagine, but everybody's like, eh,
Dreams are very
It's alright.
strong beliefs.
But what else could you do in that situation?
yeah.
I see you.
I got to a point in it where you go to you find a shop from that same company called Spacer's Choice. And there's a guy wearing a big fake moon on his head as like a company logo thing. And you keep on asking him questions like, isn't that uncomfortable? And he has to go, I'll tell you comfortable. There's the comfort of a Spacer's Choice pair of sneakers.
Oh.
And like every single thing you say like that, he goes, and you go, I'm talking to the human behind the moon. Are you okay? And he just sits there and goes, shit, there's no line for that one. It's a job, what do you want from me? And he says like the most like heart-wrenching but also like cool line. He says something like, if we all live in our own self-made purgatories, this isn't the worst I could be in.
Someone
Like,
has released
yeah.
Aurora's heart. Tell me, child, was it
sad.
you?
We all live in a self-built purgatory.
Only because
I
you
guess
stole it in the
so.
We
first
do, yeah.
place.
She didn't say it in the first place, actually, you silly idiot.
A keyblade. You must be Ventus.
Who's Ventus?
How do you know about me and the
I'm gonna let you
Keyblade?
know.
My powers
I mean, what?
ensure I'd know of the key to bringing me hearts. Terra gave me a demonstration.
But Terra's my friend. You can't
He
be
was
his
here?
friend.
You're a liar. Tara didn't steal a heart.
Liar,
In
liar,
fact,
pants on
It
fire.
was he who stole
He's not gonna believe it.
Princess Aurora's heart.
That's a lie.
Matt.
I was
It's not.
asked to leave you unharmed, but it seems I have no choice.
What do you mean? Nothing's happened. Help me then.
Oh, great. Yeah.
I'll help you, they're good.
Turn into a little light and fly away. That's helpful.
No, they're gonna zoom around you and help.
Team up with the fairies and beat Maleficent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melissa's such a good cosplay as well.
Yeah,
Looks
she is.
awesome. Oh, she's on the dragon. What? What's going on?
I have no idea. Genuinely no idea. No,
What is happening, Scott?
guys, get up.
What's happening?
I was down for so long because bullshit.
I'm confused.
That was a little mini game, but I didn't understand what was happening until the last moment.
I think you need to press the thing as if it rolls around.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do, but I didn't realise that until the last second.
I didn't know what was happening either. Go on, fairies, help! I thought they were going to help us. Oh yeah, you have to go stand by the Ascot. Go stand by the fairies.
I'm trying. Oh,
Why does this keep happening?
it's what happens, I think, if I'm not stood where the fairies are when the game says stand where the fairies are.
Go stand by the fairies over there?
I would have, but I didn't know.
I told you!
You told me after it happened.
You were looking.
I kind of figured it out from the first time, but I thought I could get some damage off first.
Right, should we go in the middle again now? No, go where the fairies are.
Where are the fairies? Fairies.
What?
Okay, we're just not doing that now. Okay.
Da. Oh no, it's hard.
Is that a big... Oh, it's a Triforce attack.
And Mr. Sleepy.
Better keep firing at her. We did. Does decent damage.
We've got more spa now.
Here we are. Fairies, help.
No, I'm changing direction.
Yeah, excuse me. Get her. Keep hitting her. Don't stop hitting her until I say stop hitting her.
Fairies aren't hitting her, it's just you.
I'm talking to her.
What the hell?
Stand still, you fuck.
Ah.
My head. I hate being electrocuted. Ah,
Oh, what?
what is this shit?
It's where she turns into the thing, remember?
Yeah, but...
Oh,
yeah, that was a good death sound. Maleficent's dead, she's gone forever, we've won.
perfect.
Nice
She'll never
job.
turn up in any of the other games.
She'll never appear again. That's the end of Maleficent's story.
There's no way Tara would hurt somebody like that.
You don't believe me?
She didn't turn up in
That's
Kingdom Hearts 3, did she?
For he agreed so easily.
I feel like she must have.
She was missing, and so was all the Final
Don't be
Fantasy
slow.
characters.
Aqua!
Aqua, yeah. Best girl.
Tara would never do that.
You did,
You
sorry.
know that as
You're
well as
following
I
him
do.
because you know he did.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they don't want Ventus to lose
The
heart.
truth can be most cruel, even amongst the closest of friends. After all, one never knows the secrets of another's heart. I'm sure you'll agree, Ventus. Aqua.
We don't agree.
The
Just because
master
you said
me.
it.
Then let's go home.
You should have gone home ages ago.
We should all have gone
Tara's
home,
not ready
really.
to leave yet.
He's not here.
Like right now, he's leaving you behind. And by the time you catch up, he'll be a different person.
No.
sorry, Aqua.
We need to get to him first.
I can't go with you.
What?
It's just, I have to find him before it's too late.
Ven!
Aww.
Oh. Friendship.
Tara, where are you?
I do think you should go home though.
Fairy lights Keyblade. Fairy stars.
Him again.
That's like the dark version of Tara, isn't it? Oh, that's so.
Maybe we'll find out.
I think it is.
Or did we find out in the last story? I can't
I
remember.
think we found out before.
I think we found out. I don't remember.
We can go Lion King Place now.
See, it's not Lion King.
Oh.
Lion King doesn't show up till Kingdom Hearts 2, I don't think. Ah! Crashed into my house. Give me a sec. Items, equip. Why is strength worse on all of them? We're going treasure trove.
It does look like Lion King Place though.
It does from a distance. Pride Rock.
Your Pride Lands.
Lion King World's actually really good in Kingdom Hearts 2. It's one of the better
Where's he
ones.
hiding?
It's one of the later ones as well.
Lion King's awesome.
Alright. What did you mean about Terra being a different person?
Exactly what I said, idiot. The Terra you know will be gone forever.
Is it the same voice
That's
actor, do
the
you think?
stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I don't think so.
Stupid or true?
Could be both.
It can be both.
The truth is quite often stupid.
What keyboard's that?
It's his keyblade.
Let's see what you're made of.
And yeah, it does look a little bit like the
The eyeball one.
eyeball. Oh, I didn't save. Never mind. Just have to win.
Yeah, you will.
Another fabulous Kingdom Hearts boss fight is coming.
They're all fabulous.
They are not.
Did he do that? What? See ya.
Of course he does it. It's the catchphrase of this franchise. See ya.
It's Sora's catchphrase. See ya.
Oh no.
Did you just lose already?
No. It was full health. It's not a real boss fight, but
Sure thing.
You are worthless.
can you think of any game that's had a boss fight of some kind like this? Where you could win or lose and the outcome changed what happened next? And I don't mean like joke endings of things like DMC5.
Why do you could do that? It'd be way too much.
Or even if it changed the cutscene that came after, like there's one where your character flies away beaten and one where you like beat the other guy away.
Don't worry, you're safe.
I don't think so.
I can't think of any.
What's that? Step on it.
Heal! I like that he says it in the cutscenes as well. They do the same animation
Well, you
for
have to
healing
say
magic.
it. Like you can't go Oculus repair or you have to say that. You can't just point it at someone's face.
You can.
No, you can't.
Tell me where you
Expelliarmus.
got that.
Matt heals his glass.
Blades are not
Expelliarmus
something you
couldn't
use just
stop
to
me.
bully somebody around. Here,
Nostradamus
I'll show
couldn't
ya.
see me.
We both will.
Yeah. Teaming up with this mouse thing.
He's got a proper like pedo voice on it.
You're a great voice. It's just a voice that Walt Disney made up on a whim.
I bet he didn't make it up though.
He did the voice.
I bet Roy did it first.
We should have wrote Roy. Just because you identify with him as the inferior sibling.
No, the better sibling that gets no credit. It's exactly what I identify with. Mickey Mouse is this way.
Mickey. Mickey's hit me. Save me.
He's still doing that. Like,
Mickey.
oh, I'm ready. Oh,
Stop letting him beat me. Oh, look at that.
oh, you're ready, Yoda.
Spin dash. It's not like Yoda's like Virgil.
No, like, I mean, it's little jumps.
You know, it's really disappointing to me that this is actually owned by Disney. Because if this was owned by Square Enix, the franchise on it, they could do that. They could have like team up with Capcom and let's have Devil May Cry World in Kingdom Hearts 4.
That would be silly.
What rather than let's go to Little Mermaid Land and fight Sephiroth.
Silly.
Oh yes, Team Attack that does nothing.
It's confused. Is what it
It confused us all.
Gotcha.
is. Mickey Mouse over here.
He keeps going too slow and then missing me. Ah!
How large are keyblades when you hit and your shapes fly over?
Yeah. No, nice assist, Mickey.
His attacks look more vicious than ours though.
Yeah, they are.
But you think he hits so much harder?
He does.
Oh, it looks like he does. Too slow.
Mick, keep him busy.
Oh, okay.
Did that do anything to him? No, he's doing his big bullshit teleport attack.
There's a bullshit attack that.
Avenger Rush! See, we can't hit him because he's in the middle of his invincibility.
I don't understand the point of that double move.
It's supposed to do a bunch of damage to him, but it's always like teleporting so it doesn't actually hit him.
Didn't do anything.
Just copy my lines.
Your own
Mickey.
lines. Mickey, you're useless.
Why did it give me the option to do a block when he wasn't attacking and then get me hit as a result?
Come on, Mickey Mouse.
Mickey, work with me.
Did you jump in the wrong directions?
Yeah.
You're too slow. Bloody hell. No! Oh. What's happened to Mickey Mouse?
Trap.
Something terrible's happened to him. Someone's put on a hamster wheel.
Do you remember when they did that to him in one of the films? Was it in the Three Musketeers? When they're all in like the torture chamber or the prison and Mickey's in a big mouse wheel. Big hamster wheel.
How good was the Musketeers film?
It was.
It's a good film.
To be honest, I wish there were a lot more films featuring Mickey, Donald and Goofy. Because they don't get any like cinema releases ever. Which is weird because they should be.
Because they're creepy.
Even if it's once every 10 or 15 years. They're a cool gang.
Probation for what? Thanks for before. I owe you. The name's Ventus. What's yours?
I'm Mickey.
I see you've got a keyblade.
Yup.
Don't patronise me.
Under the great Yup.
This is how not to talk to short people, Ventus.
Crouch with your hands on your knees.
How you doing down there, little guy?
I'm the king.
Off with his head.
I'm the king of this entire world. Oh, little short fella.
And then you pat him on the head.
Yeah, our little guy, that's a spirit.
Sure, of course you're the king.
Sure thing, short stuff.
You know, it might not be an accident.
Half
Maybe
pint.
it starts working because it's reacting to something.
Oh, hell.
This is a dangerous thing to do, Mickey. He's got a
I don't
thing.
know what it does.
It reacts to things and then teleports you to a random world.
That's perfect.
Or sometimes just into deep space. My precious rocket ship floating off into deep space. It's the funniest meme in the world.
It's because he was so aggressive.
It's fantastic, Dr. Eggman.
High jump.
Dealing with Mickey. Minnie would love that. But we don't.
Minnie has one.
Yeah, probably. Radiant Garden. Let's
Been
get
there.
in there. Yeah, but why do girls only like assholes that treat them like shit? Why do guys only want bitchy bimbos who walk all over them? Why is my precious rocket ship floating up into deep space?
Who made
I
that?
don't know, but they're fantastic.
He's like, oh,
Scrooge McDuck.
that Mickey Mouse.
Mickey. Could have waited for me.
Alright.
Mickey?
What do you mean, Mickey? Thought he took us here.
short stuff. What are you doing here?
Little guy? Little cheese? That would be my nickname for Mickey. Hey, little cheese. You'd be like, that's racist and heightist. And I'm like, oh, little cheese, you're joking.
Oh, little cheese, you have the best joke.
Crazy little cheese. So mean. Let's meld some cures together to make a cure. And put it with my wellspring crystal. That will give us combo plus. Can we meld anything else? No.
Not some fire.
No.
Why?
I haven't got any fire to meld. We're gonna put, we could put a fire in there. And get fire. And put Cura in there. We'll get rid of Mini because I don't actually like it that much. And put Cura in. Aero we've mastered. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll stick with Mini.
Come on, let's go.
I'm just customizing the character. That's what an RPG is all about.
You can't customize it that much though.
You can pick your attacks.
Bad. Do you know what's the other day? You know the witches?
Yeah.
I thought that was horrifying, that was.
Yeah, it's horrible. Cool.
Oh my god, it's horrible. They're squashing all the mice. Oh. Hideous it was.
I like to use that against the big ones.
It made me think, are you walking on them little mice? The little people there. I was like, oh.